I am live. All right, all right, all right. Oops. Oh, my Ghibli drawer. My Ghibli. Which is that's all my Ghiblis. And it holds up my bosoms. So anyway, well, no one's here yet, but let me show you the superior. Okay. I got Banana Devine. That was one I, never heard of when I worked there, but there's Banana Devine and garlic sherbet. The Banana Devine is it's 25.435%. So wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then garlic sherbet is 25 point 400 or 4 yeah, 400%. So it's pretty good, it's for the price, I guess. Yeah, they're the ones that go the first. So apparently, from what I heard, they sell out a lot. So, they're doing pretty good in that. And I went and so I want to work on something to better ourselves. So let's think of what we can do between. Let's smoke some. I got garlic sherbet, the garlic sherbet. You want to see garlic? Okay, here's the garlic sherbet. Superior is not paying me for this. This is all mine. So that means I will tell you the truth, even if they were paying me. It's more or less you want to know what it tastes like. You're not telling me. I'm not going to go, oh God, that's not the high I was hoping for. I was hoping for the high where I just see, like, chickens everywhere or something. No, no, no. But I myself use my own money, so you're getting a real super honest opinion. Besides the fact, the garlic branding of Superior is pretty good. I believe that this is like a really, I think it's good. I'm going to be honest. I like the garlic sherbet a hell of a lot better than the Banana Divine. I don't know why. Um, it's not that the Banana Divine is it doesn't have it's what's the word I'm looking for? This is a better high. The garlic sherbet has a better high. I don't know why. So let's look at these and figure this out. Okay, they actually have more healing factors in here. I mean, I don't know why the high is so different than the garlic sherbet, but let me show you the nugs on here. They're really nice. I guess it's because I worked with garlic sherbet. I consider it one of their trademark things, but that's what I consider it. I don't know if the company does, but okay, we're going to open it up. Now I've opened this up before, but I don't know. All right, now let me show you. I should take pictures of this. I really should. Let me get my camera out. Okay. It doesn't really do it justice. I should put this on my Instagram to show you. This right here is the nug from the garlic sherbet. It has, if you see, some purple nodes to it. If you can look at it, the way it looks. Okay. All right. That's the sherbet. So let me hold it in a different way. Maybe you can kind of see how it looks. So that's a garlic sherbet. All right. All right. And then I'm going to show you I'm going to smoke the garlic sherbet, and we'll show the Banana Divine. And yeah, I smoked the other. Well, I still have some flour, but I got it in a different bowl. I'll have it for later. Mm. So anyway, I wanted to smoke some Superior, so I know. Oh, I'm like one of those children at heart. I really want to know what I used to. I really miss the people I work with. So it's like, oh God. So anyway, here I am. Let's smoke it. So, oh, it smokes really smooth. I love it. I'm gonna have some. I got some soda prop. Oh God, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, so let's think about one thing today that when we get up today, what were we thankful for? And the only thing I can really, I really thought about this. My son's been putting my cat in my room, which is nice actually. I wake up to Mr. Cat purring and loving me. So it's nice not to wake up alone. So I haven't been waking up alone because Mr. Cat's been waking me up and being all nice. So I'm grateful I didn't wake up alone today. Um, and I am grateful I found some superior. And they were telling me this. They were saying over at Wallflower where I got this at Wallflower over on Blue Diamond. Wallflower told me that the one guy said they don't need to put this on sale. People buy it. It's such a good brand that that's the first thing that they actually suggested. So I'm going to tell you out of the two, out of the Banana Divine and the garlic sherbet, I actually like the garlic sherbet. It's just what I like. I don't know why. I could say it'd be a better high, but maybe it's because I like the taste of it and the high. I don't know, but I do like it. It makes me feel a little more, like I want to do exercises and stuff. So yeah, it's been I each week I get a whole new fun thing. I'm retaining water. My feet are retaining Lake Michigan. Um I I had to pick up some shorts because I can't fit into some other pairs of shorts because my stomach's too big. My legs fit fine, but my stomach just don't do so good. So, and I had to get some flip floppers. They have shorts over at Ross for like $3 a piece. So, if you get like 4 pairs, you're good to go. $3 a piece, you're good to go. So, yeah. Um, I A lot of people wouldn't notice it if you looked at it. You would say, "Oh, it's not that bad" or whatever. But when I wear certain flip flops that have crisscrosses, they were causing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I got some new flip floppies and some other stuff because yeah, I'm getting all kinds of fun stuff happening. So anyway, I went and stopped by the Source is the new thing around here. And a couple weeks, a month ago, I got a call from them and I kind of screwed up the whole thing. Well, a lot of people are realizing that to get people to drive to Pahrump, you can get people from Pahrump to drive to Vegas, but you can't get people from Vegas to drive to Pahrump in most cases. I mean, I hate to say that because they're going somewhere in a lot of cases where they're not going to make as much tip money and they're going to have to pay the gas money. So I'm hoping that they'll look at the fact that they can hire me for anything. I'll go and scrub them toilets. So I went over there and I did put in I dropped off my stuff and I showed them the one thing that they were so extremely happy about. I can work ASAP. That means if they want me to work tomorrow, I can actually work because I have a card. I got a card. So yeah, my problem's still getting bigger with no answer in sight. No answer in sight. Yeah, it's a lot of tyranny. Yeah. So, next week I'm going to see if actually Friday if you know, so I am grateful. What are you grateful for? You could put it on the side or, you can comment, what you're grateful for. It's great for you to put a thumbs up, share, and comment and say, hey, 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 hey. So I'm going to tell you, I do like this. I think that the garlic sherbet is a good, standard. If you're not into that garlic sherbet, is more of what you would call. This is I would call a very flowery type of plant that you that you smoke in whole flower. So let's go and let me show you. Okay, I got that. Let me show you. I smoked them both with. All right, let me show you. Mm. This is Banana Devine by Superior. All right, there we go. I'm getting a smaller bud because I'm like, no, I don't want to get the big one. I want to take pictures. Later on, I take pictures. My dad must have been Chinese in his one lifetime. We used to joke about that. I had, he had this, I hated this one oven. My dad was redoing he was too cheap to just go. And he had this old oven that he had to light a match to. If you didn't pay attention, it just didn't work well. One day it didn't work well for Steffi because my eyebrows got burned off. It was like I had no eyebrows. They grew right back. Oh, let's see, I've had them burned off a couple of times. I've done some. I'm surprised I have eyebrows left. I really am. I put my hair through a lot of, I got full set of eyebrows, but I have to color them in the summer because oh yeah, and I got a lot of hair. When I swim in the pool, it bleaches I got white eyebrows, so I have to pencil them in. It's so funny. So, I had lost so much weight. I didn't want to say, that my breast went to a C cup, and I didn't have the money to buy bras in my size. So I said, well, I'll just keep this until I get the money to, you know, um, get a new set. I'm now fitting into my bras. Yeah, there's no problem with my D cups anymore. I'm fitting them in fine. Yeah. My chest for the past week hurt so bad I had to sleep with a bra. So it's like yeah. And it's not from doing the breaststroke, okay? So I'm going through my own ailments and kind of bitching to you guys because I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else I can do but bitch about all that crap. So let's go smoke. All right, here we go. We are smoking Banana Devine. Here we go. I bought this. If you're curious about where I got this on eBay. You just put it for bongs or whatever. A whole bunch of stuff will happen, but I love this. This is really neat. The best bongs though I've had were my I call them my rubber ones, but These ones. They're glow in the dark. They're from eBay too. What's my stuff? I've gotten some really good bonds on eBay. So anyway, put thumbs up. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I got busy with having to pay a bill, and I have to go over, not just across town, I have to go to Vegas. So I go and pay my bill, and then the company calls me and I'm like, oh, I paid the bill. Oh, good grief. So mm, yeah, I'm like happy about that. But, on the way home, I'm like thinking, hey, I put in for the source when before it was even opened up. And I have actually I got two different types of resumes. One with weed, one without. You want one with the green and one with the out. And so I gave them the one with me working at ACC, and they were all happy, and they just were just cool about it. I'm hoping to get a job, in other words. Yep, 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 yep. So I'm excited. I am. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. So yeah, I'm to that point. I am really excited though. I'm playing with some of my clothing. So anyway, this is really good weed. I love how the flowery tastes when you smoke it, and they are so well rinsed with Superior, because I know that for a fact. It's awesome. So I like to smoke it. I was so happy to find it over at Wallflower. In fact, Wallflower says they sell it almost as fast as they get it in. So I was really lucky. I felt very, very, very lucky. So I'm like, yay, me. I wish I would have had more me's and money, but I didn't. So I got a couple of these. So I have the Banana Devine and the garlic sherbet. There we go. Uh, And if you want me to show you the nugs, just message it on the side and I'll do that. You can tell me which nug you want to see, the Banana Devine or the garlic sherbet. So yeah, I've got some. Oh yeah. So I told my son, I said, Devin, you know how my feet's always been skinny. It Yeah. And he goes, oh mom. I go, yeah, you can even tell, like, if I'm wearing a pair of shoes that, oh God, I don't know. It's just I am holding Lake Michigan in my feet. So here's to I would say Nevada. Well, you know what? I am grateful for having some good friends that I can count on. I can tell you this much. I don't know how many times I've probably driven my poor friend, James crazy, and telling him all kinds of stupid stuff. I would text him and go, oh God, stuff. Just go to bed, okay? Smoke some weed and go to bed, all right? So here's to my good friends to tell me smoke weed and go to bed. Carol, who would tell me, who was my cheering, go on, you can do it. Even if it didn't turn out great, I knew that I put, what was it? I put my all effort in and I did the best I could. And that's the only thing that I could do. In dealing with the medicine. Friday, I want to have that audio and I want to have a commentary. So we'll stop and we will talk about what I said and all the stuff. We're just not going to play it through and let you guys figure that shit out. No. and we'll go and talk about the whole thing on what to do in your situation and what you can prove yourself. So um, I am looking for an ultrasound machine to borrow, not buy, but to borrow. So I would be happy to send it back to you. Yeah, if I can get ultrasound machine. So this is really good. It's nice and smooth. I like it's very, very fruity. If you like something, I guess if you wanted to shake things up, you can mix them both together and you can have something that is very much of a different flavor. It's a middle of the road flavor. You have something a little more earthy, which would be the garlic, which is a more of an earthy, and then you have the more of a fruity, which is the Banana Devine, and that's what you can go in. You can try something different. And that's about what. I don't know. I've been putting myself out there, but I don't want to sit there and spend most of my tip money on gas. But in the same note, I'm not, if I stay working, if I work over here, will I make about a comparison same amount of money? I mean, I had a friend who said that she went and saved up for I guess it'd be a driving car, just a car, she said, that had air conditioning and a crappy, she said it was a crappy radio, but she said it was, she bought a driving car to go to and from work from here to Vegas. But I've heard people say you just can't get people to come from Vegas to Pahrump because they're going where they have to have a lot more money and make the money, and there's not, impromptu. Yeah, they think tipping is a Chinese word. Really, they do. Oh, tipping, Chinese word for cheap ass. Yeah, really. My dad. Oh my God, what is it with some of these people? My dad was the cheapest person ever. You never wanted a tip from him, except if you were his daughter. Oh, me, yeah. Uh, let's just put it this way: my dad tipped me $100. He wasn't cheap for me, but for everyone else, he was cheap ass. Oh yeah, and even for my other siblings, he was cheap too. I was his favorite. So anyway, yeah. Yeah. Here we got to tipping. So if a lot of people are wanting to like go and work from Vegas where they get better tips, and to go to Prump where you're not going to get the kind of tips like that, even on the weekends, it's not the big, hoopla. The majority of the people are the locals, so you're not going to get, a lot of non-locals. So it's in the wintertime, probably more so. So, yeah, I hear a lot of people whinge about that. And that's the reason why management said that we can't get people here from Vegas because they consider the tipping is 50% less. They want to make more money hourly to come out there. So it's cheaper for them to get people who are already out here. Devin is putting in for a bus driving job. So I'm very proud of my son. He said, and I knew this would happen. He goes, Mom, I really don't feel that, this job is making the money. It's only $10 an hour. I feel I knew that after the summer, it winter is going to be setting in. And if Devin's anything like me, he's not going to like to be out in the cold and all that. So he'll probably want to have a different, so he is going to put for a bus driving job over here in Pahrump. So I'm very proud of my son. He says he wants to make better money, and I'm like, yay, that's my baby. So maybe I'll find a girl. See my guy friend right there, he's that green guy. Thanks for the thumbs up, I really appreciate it. So we are going with today is a what we're grateful for. So today where we began being grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for uh, waking up with Mr. Cat Cat. Well, there's nothing like a purr box like him. He is such a purr bag. You know, I found Mr. Cat Cat. I used to help over at a place called Symphony. It's like a pet place that was a non-kill, and I got Mr. Cat Cat. Mr. Cat Cat was a full-grown cat, and a lot of people want to get little kittens. And the thing when you get little kittens, unfortunately, little kittens, you have to train them, and it's just I hate getting little kittens. I like full-grown cats, and that's how I got found Mr. Cat Cat. He was melancholy, and I found him in this one little box thing I opened up, and I go, oh, look at it, it's a cat. And after a while he'd come out and he started, hanging out with me, and we got Mr. Cat Cat and Natasha's cat and um Senior Psycho Pants's dog. So yeah, you know, and that was great. And yeah, I love Mr. Cat Cat. He's my love muffin. He's a spoiled cat. So anyway, I went to the Wallflower, and they have Superior, but they also have Sacred, and I got some swag, and I got a bunch of really cool uh, um cool stickers, but I couldn't find them. I got too high. Sacred and a shirt. I was like, yay, I love that. I got to like their thing. It says that, and the back here it says seed to soil, seed to soul, seed to soul, and it says sacred. Oh, so yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, and I got a bunch of their stuff, and they're also having their weed sales too. God dang it! I got lipstick all over me. Okay, I look like I'm making out with myself. I swear. It's like it's because I'm sucking dish. It's, ah. So this is real good. I like the swag. I'm like, yay. So I'm hoping to get a job real soon. I really, yeah, I need a job, and it'd be good right now to just get out. Then you can like get senior psychopaths out. Just I like this. This is one of my favorite cups. So this is pretty good. So I like both of them, but I am more partial to the garlic. The garlic, sherbet. And this is actually, yeah, just this tad more than this by, you know, 4 point, about, you know, 35%. Yeah, a little bit, but I still like the garlic sherbet. Oh, I am high as all sin. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. It's so nice I got, oh, I was so happy. I was like, boy, am I happy I paid a bill. I should have gotten there when they opened up, but I was, like, I figured it was on my own time and I'll do it. Mm. Then I get the bill collector calling. I'm like, oh shit, I better talk. No, I paid it. And I go, it's like, what? I told them that sometimes it takes like 24 hours for a payment to post before they can go, okay, I'll have to call back again. But usually what happens is when they call and I talk to them, I don't get them to call back until I'm late again. So I hope to not be late. Usually what I do, if I have certain bills that come at the first of the month, I make sure that I have the money even like the last. I guess you would say if you get paid every 2 weeks, it'd be your last 2 weeks. You would have to almost have half of it for like a bill, and then the other half when you get paid the beginning of the next month, and that's how you take care of one bill. Yeah. Mm. Yep, yep, yep. So my life is not too exciting. No. But I have talked with a lot of people and met some really neat people. I need to get out a little bit more. I'm getting a lot better in staying out. I have a hard time where I go, okay, I'm going to go and stay out, or I'm going to go and do this and this, because the fact I was so timed for so many years, it takes me a while to get a move on. But in a lot of cases, I want to come home and I want to wind down. I went home and I end up having to redo my nails and I had to do some other stuff. And, it takes time to do those things. So it's good that I do come home. But in some cases, I think that I should be away and, you know, to get away from senior psychopaths. Let me go get my water. I'll be right back. So anyway, I think tomorrow I'll run some other errands, but I've been wanting to start to get go through my stuff so I can get stuff moved into the storage unit just in case. So I had to get some shorts because my other shorts quit. My smalls quit fitting me. Uh, oh, cat. Cat. So that's cat. I am drinking Signature Select Alkaline Water 9.5. I get it over at Albertsons. I've been buying this and drinking this. I don't know what the deal is. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. If somebody 50 miles away farted the flu, I'd get it. It's just been lovely. I've been putting out a lot of effort. So, um, yeah, yeah. Now I am retaining water in my feet. I woke up that way, by the way. I didn't just like I've been standing on my feet for about 4 hours. No, I haven't been standing on my feet. I woke up and it was all puffy. I'm like, oh crap. So it's gonna be lovely when I stand on them. Oh boy. So yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Woo. Hey, if I need the money, so I can't winch and just wear nice comfy shoes. So that's what I'm going to do. Um, let's see. I've been smoking Superior. I am right now. I am smoking the Banana Devine. So So what's cool is I do have a card so I can work at, the source if they want me at all. Mm. See how it all works. Mm. So let's hope we'll hear, what's going to happen by Friday. Oh, so sorry. Mm. So anyway, I've had to yeah. Oh, good Lord. Mm. Feel. Oh, anyhow. Yeah, my son is even noticing. He's like, "Oh yeah, your feet." He goes, "Yeah, they look puffy." And I go, "Yeah." And I said, "I haven't been on my feet." He goes, "Really?" I go, "Mm." I said, I was telling him, that I haven't really. I said I've been sitting down, which isn't good if like a lot of times when I'm on my trip, I usually stop in between, move around. But this time I went the full hour and a half, and it's taxing on me to just sit, and not move at all. Even here, when I'm here, I can get up. There we go. So yeah, yeah, I do. I miss working. I miss where I used to work. Where I used to help with Superior, and then things happened. So wherever I can get a job, I'm just going to be happy. Goodness gracious. So yes, and before we leave, yeah, I am not only going to say I'm grateful again for waking up with my furry friend. Just say a prayer for me if you can. I'm really, I know it sounds cliche or whatever, "Say a prayer for me," but please do. I used to call my dad and we would talk, and the last thing my dad would usually say, there was two things he would say before he would hang up. He would usually say he loved me and cared for me, and he would say he'd pray for me. He always said those things. I don't know, in some courses, it was the prayer first, saying that, and then saying he loved me. But, it was always that way. So when I used to say it at some other places, I didn't realize some people thought I was being kind of like cliche, but that it was just like how my dad used to say when I used to get stressed out, "I'll pray for you." I swear to God, I knew he would pray for me. I felt things change. I really, really did. I know it sounds like hokey hokey and, let's go and play, the cross and all that, but it wasn't just that. It was just, that's how I felt. Like he really did pray and it made a difference. Weird. But I miss that. And a lot of times I tell people, "I'll pray for you." And I really do pray for them before I go to bed. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, okay, I'm really grateful all the things that happened. I try to think of so many between 5 to 10. And as I'm going to bed, I envision certain things and I pray for people who I care about. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Bo. That's so nice. So yeah, I got some swag. So I'm like all happy. I got it's called Sacred. Again, I'm showing the Sacred, and it's like, I've been using it. So, and then it's called, and the back of it says Seed to Soul, and it has, it's gonna be so cool. Ooh. I am really excited, about talking about two of the flavors that, well, one I really been wanting to try. And every time I would get to where they were selling Superior, they would sell out of the garlics. And the garlic, the garlic sherbet, but they got the garlic mints. The garlic sherbet is really good, and I like that. I like the high from it. And then you have, this is more a fruity and a sweeter type of weed. I would say it was like a sweeter. It's a Banana Devine, and it's a little more on the, here. Let me make sure everything. Read that. Make sure it's not bothersome. Oh, see. Let me take the crease out of this. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so there we go. Took the crease out. It's a Banana Devine. It's that. All right. And if go. And I really do like, I've never met a superior product I did not like. And I think it's because it's so smooth, smoking. It doesn't make you go like, oh. There's a lot of products out there. They're really good highs and stuff, but I tell a lot of people, it's really I would say it's a strong, really I would say it's a strong, it's, where this is more mellow on the throat. It's not going to like, so let's enjoy some of that Banana Divine. And that's how I get my lipstick all messed up. My alkaline water. There we go. I didn't put them in the grinder. When it's open, oh, wow, wow. I'll go check. Oh. we go. Ooh. All right. I mixed it up. Got it. All right. Wow. That's got a nice color in here. That's what it looks like. Nice color. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, wonder if they make alien moon pie. That'd be so good. Mm. Nom, 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 nom. Alien moon pie. Da, 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 da. So anyhow, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that I will be hired somewhere soon. So I'm hoping Friday I will be giving you guys some good news. Either I'll be pre-making if I'm working later that night or I have to work late somewhere, I will be keeping you guys informed. Either, I will change my days that I'll be on, So, all right. So let's smoke some delicious garlic shot. Dang it, cat, you quit burping. It's so naughty. It's my naughty friend. Get myself in trouble. Oh, good. I'm retaining Lake Michigan. I have oil slicks. I washed my face. I washed my face 4 times already today. 4 times. I mean, I'm not talking like take your like wet towelette. Oh, I've done this and survived, but I've had to use like the full like water and soap, and oh yeah, this is like I washed my face once before leaving when I got back before I got on here. So yeah, it's I think 3 times. Three. Boy, is this stuff good. Woo! Oh, that sounds good. It would have to be, we would have to make it's our own jazz. Yeah. So anyway, I'm really amazed. I always get super high with Superior. I don't know what. It's magic weed, really. And it's so hard for me to find it. So I'm so excited to find a nice place that sells it, which is close to home. It's only an hour's drive away if you go about 80 to 90 miles an hour. I'm not telling you to speed, but I'm just, I myself drive the speed limit. So we're about 65 miles from, over in Vegas. So it's about an hour's drive, It's on Blue Diamond. It's not far from the Walmart and like the Walmart. Within the area, that's the closest Walmart within, I say, a 15-mile area. So yeah, and that is called Wallflower. It's off a Blue Diamond. And think of a diamond that's blue. And you will be able to get Superior. You can also go online. You can order if you want to make sure you have it before you even hit the door, and you want to make sure it's going to be there for you. Pre-order it. That means if you can order it online, which is absolutely fabulous, and they'll help you with that if you have a problem with it, even at Wallflowers. So I've seen them help somebody make an order and do the whole order itself. So that's fabulous. So if you want to make sure that your Superior product is at Wallflower, you can order it online and pick it up. Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. All right. So it's like that. Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. Let's all sing. La 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 la. So I'm excited. That's that. I was like, and they actually said that's the one thing that the name sells itself. And they said that they don't need to have it super cheap. They said it sells even when it's not on sale. So it has been on sale. So I want to let people know they do have the Superior product over at Wallflower off of Blue Diamond in Las Vegas. So, and I am smoking the garlic sherbet. This is magical weed, I swear. It gets me so high. I haven't smoked it in about it, I would say almost a year. I had a lot of the product up until I think October, and then I didn't have no more of the Superior product. So whew. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I have been smoking the Superior product, and one is garlic sherbet and Banana Devine. These are found over in Wallflower, over in Las Vegas, off of Blue Diamond. That's the outskirts of. Actually, it's not far from the. It would be from the airport. So there you go. I'm smoking Banana Devine and garlic sherbet. Now I ground up some garlic sherbet because I'm more I like that. It's just something I don't know. I just like it better. I don't know. Everyone's weird, but it is more fruitier. Dang cat cat, would you quit burping? So anyway, out of those two flavors, I'm more for the garlic sherbet, but that's just the way I am. It's not because I like garlic, okay? It's because I like how the flavoring is just the all around thing. And the color is actually amazing. The high is simply superb. I love I think it's I don't love it. I think I like this. It's not going to be my go-to. I am for certain that, there are other products I'm going to try too, because I wanted to see, well, this has got the most of out of the garlic sherbet, but I wanted to find out how it tastes and the whole thing so I wanted to taste what all Superior had to offer. I just didn't have the pocketbook for it. So if you want to help my pocketbook and help me maybe taste the product, enjoy the product, down below is my PayPal. help yourself. So, let's all enjoy, share, and you can hear my stories, my wonderful, let's see, I am decided to stay as a cat lady. Um, the last date I went on, the guy said that he was told by the madam that he had to leave because his leaky parts were scaring the girls or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be dating forever. Like, shoot, I'm just a cat lady. It's like yeah. Oh, and let's see what else. Let's see. I woke up to my feet have been retaining water. And uh, I got oil slicks. I have to wash my face 4 times or more. Yeah. And retaining water. Oh, but no worries. I'm retaining water up here too, so yeah, so it's all fun, you know. So I'm going to Friday. We're going to listen to my it would be going to the physician assistant over here in Pahrump, and you can hear me talk, and I will do stopping and commentating about what we're talking about because I'm a smart ass, and yeah, you don't want to piss me off as a I could be a real Karen. I could actually, for her to say what she said, I could probably get her license if I really, really wanted to. But I think maybe she helps other people out. She just didn't help me out. I'm just not going to argue with someone that the only thing I was taking was birth control pills. So now, I haven't had anything with my fingers yet, but it's just my feet have gotten they felt like they're just I don't know, just maybe it's just me. Well, anyway, yeah. I know for certain my boobies have gotten way bigger. Woo-wee. They were a strong C cup. I went down back to a C. Yeah, I haven't been back to a C since shit. A long time. I went yeah, so now I'm back to a D. So I'm like, well, nearly wow. Let's just say I'm becoming very humble in a certain sense. Oh my gosh, today I went I went to out at a fast food place and the line was long. So I went and I'm like, oh, I'll just park. I'm not even going to wait in line. So I parked and I went inside and wow, it all the guys that were waiting out in their cars and waiting in the drive-through came inside. That makes me feel good. I haven't lost my touch. And I'm still unique, weird. My dad would say, "Of course you're normal. We all been telling you you're normal. Makes us feel a whole lot better." All right, let's enjoy. And if you want to get something like this, they are on eBay. They're an amazing the company I bought it from, but they are really neat. This is what it looks like. And I like how the blue eye is. So it's like really it's got that bloodshot look. They really got it down pat. call my neighbor a fart sucker. Uh, yeah, my neighbor a fart sucker. Well, you see, I think my neighbor just thought that I have no idea. Okay, you know how opiates, are mainly, well, we get a lot of older people. They go through their opiates like a lot. And my next door neighbor sells them like a lot. So we get these old people, coming over, grandma's driving crazy, and they're the ones that go, "Oh yeah, the weed's bad. It does this and this." Well, it doesn't make me constipated. I can tell you that much. And that's what opiates do over time. It makes you constipated. So no, I'll take my weed. Thank you. Fart sucker. I didn't want to use naughty words. I thought it would be funny because it's something my dad would say. My dad was really good at not using dirty words and telling someone off. I don't know how many fart sucking teachers I had. I had, I was thinking, God, I just want to get a teacher named Fred so I can say Fred the fart sucking teacher. I never had a teacher with an F or even a Fran. I had, just, well, I had teachers that would try to outsmart me. So, oh, yeah, I had a pretty good childhood because of my father, not because of my mom. She didn't come into my life until I was 18. Thankfully, it was, it was unusual, how to say. My mother connected better with my sibling, Erica, way better than I. Yeah, I was. She said, like, how can I say? I was considered junior to her because I was exactly like my dad, except a female form. Yeah, not much on the alcohol. Oh, I love my weed. I do. I don't go cray cray or stupid and stuff. I'm pretty good. You know, um, I haven't drank. Ooh, I've been giving away. Let's see. I got my next door neighbor gave me some wine, gave me a bottle of wine, and I gave it to my friend because I'm not drinking and I don't want to acquire any more. In fact, I want to get less, so I got to go through my stuff so I can get rid of it. So, so anyway, my brother had these gerbils. You know those little, my dad used to call them little fart suckers. My brother would be holding it and he'd be like doing this. My dad would be like, and he'd be all like, my dad, they're always sucking the damn gerbils farts. It was hilarious. I don't know how many times my dad would say these one liners. I'd be like, you know, on the floor, fart sucker, I never, that's an old word. I guess my dad had said that's an old Navy word. And he told me that he was like one of those guys that just, he knew everything about the Navy, everything. Show your feet. Okay, I'll show my feet. They don't look huge though. So what do you think of my feet? Well, like I said, I went from being what I wanted to, which was a C cup. I was really actually happy to which was a C cup. I was really actually happy. So for a while now, for over 2 months, my how can I say this? My breasts hurt so bad that I don't even like to cup them. That's how bad they hurt. And it's in like sometimes they'll go through, it feels like, oh, it feels okay right now, It feels, and then an hour from now it'll hurt different almost. It's like crap. Thank you. Yes, just prayers, I don't know what's going on, so I need some prayers. And I know it sounds cliche, but my dad used to say it all the time. And, you know, when I started saying it at a job I worked at, they kind of made fun of me. I'm like, no, I really mean it. Hey, I'll pray for you. And before I go to bed, a lot of times I would think about the day and I go, okay, I would think about so and so needs to feel better. They're going through turmoil or whatever they're going through in their life, and I'd say, God, help them out. And I always joke about, being, God, being, the smiter, the smitey, Mr. Smitey. But in the case, a lot of times we are our own worst enemy. I told my friends I could have left Paul a long time, many, many, many times. And like my friend said, I didn't want to pull up stakes and I didn't want to do all the hard work, not because I didn't have foundation. It's because of the fact that it was just, it would take in Michigan, it takes years and years to get divorced in some cases. So it would have taken a while. And if I would have pulled up stakes and left Michigan, I would have ended up having to go back to Michigan because of my ex. So it was like I would have had to stay there anyway. So I lived there for a long time. So that's right now I am divorced. Okay. I am starting my life and I would like, it's like I said, you know, keep me in your, yeah, you really do keep me in your prayers. I really do need some uh, prayers, good thoughts, don't be hating. Don't be hating me, please. Um, and I will repay you by being a good person. All the prayers and stuff. But yeah, I'm I've been trying to find for months, and for the past, I'd say 2 months, I quit. Um, in June, I quit going to the doctors because of the fact that my hospital here was quit giving out. They gave out a they were giving out and saying it was my images, which was something that was created 22 years ago, and they're giving it to me. This is what it showed up, what my CD, in which they're saying is my images on the CD, which is not. It's somebody else's from 2000. So yeah. They weren't able to get my images to see what the doctor made a big hoopla for me to go to see an OBGYN and all the other stuff. So I thought to myself, well, if they're hiding something or something's just like, it just didn't seem like right, why would you be that screwed up and make me wait a while for you to get my images because of, the fact that, I get it if you're having a lunch and all, but not only do you make me wait, but it's not even my images. It's 22 years old, you know. I wasn't even living here 22 years ago. I was in Michigan. La, 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 la. I'm thirsty. My my lips are sticking together. So mm. So um don't forget the top. Uh, thank you. Yeah, I get I get a lot of compliments. In fact, I cleared out their over at the taco place. I cleared out their drive-through. All the people in the drive-through when they seen me go in the restaurant, they went in. That's so bad. But I feel very how can I say um in a lot of cases I don't feel very attractive. Seniors, last year my electric was up to I think $800. It was like insanely high, and I paid it. I this year it's like three to almost $400 less, and I'm like, oh God, that not all weed. Let me be honest with you guys. Not all weed is created equal, but if I have to do it over again, I would say that I would have to have the weed not connected to my electric. It made my electric bill $400 extra a month, and I did not receive that much good weed. Okay, it was not like I'm receiving a bunch of superior weed like here. Oh no 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 no. Oh yeah yeah. Oh, I really have a lot of respect for the weed growers. You know, mwah, to you guys, really. Oh, I've had a problem with my stomach growing for the past every week. It gets bigger. I've had to pick up some new shorts because my other shorts, my stomach just it's could fit in the shorts, but it was be uncomfortable and hurts my stomach. So I've had to go to a bigger size from a small to a medium, you know, and I'm like thinking, Jesus, this really sucks. I really worked hard on my body and now I'm having my stomach, you know, get this big and there's no excuse for it, you know, to hear um a physician assistant tell me, you know, to lump it. So when I was told to pretty much, well, you know, to lump it and to deal with it, I was like, well, that sucks, you know. I was told that that is what I should expect with old age is a very, 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 very big stomach. And I'm like, really? I never heard that one. And I remember my grandma getting old in the 70s. I mean, and 80s and 90s, you know. And I'm thinking, what the Sam hell is going on here? You know? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's really weird. So I'm going to joke about this. If I end up giving birth here, I'm going to be oblivious to this because of the fact that I think it's just everything is. I was told that you get really big boobs real quick when you're old. Well, shit, I lost weight. I was a C cup for over a year, and then suddenly, whoop, bada, boom, boom, you know, I'm getting some big mammer jammers. So I'm like, okay, and I take pregnancy tests, by the way, and I'm really careful. So I'm like, well, nothing's happened. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just oblivious to this. I just don't know what to say. So all I'm going to do is, until I have a definite plus, I'm just going to go on with my life the best I can and deal with what my life can dole out, because I'm I'm not being taken care of medically. I feel I'm in a third world country. I really do. And I joke about it a lot, but I really feel that way. I feel that the medicine here is not as good as what I had over in the Midwest, over in Detroit. Detroit. But yeah, that's how I feel. You know, I feel that a lot of people misconstrue, just because you're a certain age don't mean certain things can't happen. So I'm almost, it's like, I'm just like, so anyway, I'm really, yeah. I actually was told that it was fibroids, but fibroids, if you know, it's like, how can I say, it's like varicose veins inside the uterus. If you can kind of like, I know it doesn't sound too fantastical, but it's inside your uterus, and it's like the size of my finger. The biggest that it will get, the biggest would be maybe this. And you think it's about, and that's not even big enough to make it look like you have gas in your belly. I know that because I've had the stuff, and they get where you can feel them. I can go, oh yeah, yeah. But it's weird. I haven't had a period in a while. So I don't know if it's like an onset of what's going on, because I was told when they did my ultrasound that the one thing I asked them, What do you see?" And they go, "Well, I really, don't know what to look for." And they had to look at the images that never came from the other hospital over here, so they didn't know what to look for, is what they said. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. They said that there was fibroids, and that's why it keeps growing. And if you do your homework like I did, fibroids will get, okay, think the biggest it'll get is about this big. If you imagine this big around, about as big as my eyes, and maybe, long, but it's going to be long this way. It's not going to keep growing. So then you're talking about tumors. So I asked, do you see any tumors? No tumors. Yeah, no tumors. Ah, I know. So they're now, my doctor said that he wanted to do Exploratory surgery. Do you know I haven't heard that term since the 70s because they didn't have flipping ultrasound. When you didn't have ultrasound, you did a lot of exploratory shit. And a lot of this stuff wasn't acceptable or, no, they're not. They don't know what they're doing. When he started talking about explore, yeah, I said, you know what? I'm done, is what I told him. And I truly was done. I was like, "What the hell? You think you were going to play? Oh, this is not even going to happen." So what I did is I just didn't have him as my doctor no more. And my birth control, I have sponges and I do have rubbers. And if I want to get sexually active, but, on the average, I'm not going to be sexually active for a long time until I get my shit together. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I just got to get my stuff together here, to get everything, But I'll have a lot of guy friends. You can, it is just right now, my life, I got to get it where I have some type of income coming in. I finished my book. I got to get it formatted so I can go and sell it on Amazon. And I'm having like a series out. So that's what I'm going to be working with. So, and I finished the first book. So I'm ready to move on to the second book. And that's cat. So that's what I'm dealing with is I would say it would be preteens and you got your middle schoolers, even some of your high schoolers, that you're working with. And because I know that it's going to be kind of like one of those magical, like it's going to be like a different Harry Potter. It's going to be a female woman, doing all this stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really excited about doing that, and I'm hoping to get a new job this week. All everything crossed. We'll just crush them legs, crush my body. Okay, so yeah. So if you want to hire somebody, you'll have to probably wear depends because you'll be laughing so hard you'll pee your pants all the time. So you'll want to wear some depends the first week you work with me. That's my tribute to that. Wear some depends. You don't want to pee yourself off. Oh, you're someone funny. God, it reminds me of one of my dates. I'm not going to get. I am not going on any more dates. No more. Oh my God. Oh. So hire somebody if you need a really good laugh. Exploratory surgery. I was floored when he said that. I'm like, what? Oh no, 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 no. We're not playing Operation here, buddy boy. Operation game is done. We're not gonna be playing that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I am I that's what I keep saying, I have had some weird doctors say some unusual things. So my abdomen has been growing and now my feet are starting to they're well um I guess you would say like retain water, you know and if you don't really know my feet, you would have to know my feet. You would just look and say, oh no, that's just fine, your feet look fine. My feet are really super skinny. Yeah, everything on me used to be, yeah. So I'm really upset about that. I had, yeah. So lucky me. Yay me. So yeah, I I had an interesting day. I had to go pay a bill, and that was over in Vegas. So thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Share, tell people, hey, I'm a very honest person about a product. You know, I do have favorite products. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say, yeah, I'll smoke it more, but I'm the one buying it. If you want me to try a certain product that, let's say, Wallflower sells, or even DVJ, or if you want, whatever it is, I've looked. There's only so much you can do, and only so much. I'm going to say that I will. I'm just going to. I'm going to, wait it out, because I don't know what's going on with my body. Each week a new fun thing happens, something. Yeah, I looked. Let's see, I had a woman suggest the one doctor that was a physician assistant, and she was not nice. I waited like 3 hours in the waiting room, and I was like, oh God. It was like, yeah. Yeah. Like they say, pray for me, There's more than one prayer you can do for me. And it you don't have to just pray, and say for, hey, Steph she needs some answers. So, talk to the mighty smighty. So what would be cool is I still wish my dad was living, because he would be like the mighty smighty, and I could have him like, we're having like a thing, that like a epilogue to say between each other. Mm. Hello, I'm the smighty smighty. So yeah, I wish I can find better doctors, but yeah, um, it'll probably have to be with my own cash, and at a Planned Parenthood. That's what I'm almost getting to that point, and I'll probably go under assumed name. I would. I'd go under assumed name, and I would go to Planned Parenthood, and I'd play cash. Yeah, because people know I have a different name that I go under too. So I'd use that name, and yep, bada boom, bada bing. I would go under that name, and have whatever I wanted to get done, because that's what I would think that I would do. I really almost just feel that, see what I can, have done. So I'm just going to try that way, going somewhere else. I don't know where. I was thinking of going and visiting my daughter in Utah and seeing how she's doing. I rather procure, a job first, and then I can think about visiting and being with my daughter. I'm thirsty. So yeah, I was thinking of getting things checked out there. What I wanted to do was rent a ultrasound. You can rent, see about getting an ultrasound machine, but they're $1,000, and it's like, just to check out what's in my belly and everything. And I'm like, I asked a friend of mine, Uranium, to help me out, ask his people if he can even borrow an ultrasound machine. So if you want to help out, and I can't afford, any extra expenses. This is my fun time. This is like, woohoo, I get to have fun. Woohoo. Um, there's no woohoo with the ultrasound machine. I get answer stuff, But the thing is, I don't have the extra money. So if you want to help me, find like you can send an ultrasound machine, you know, um, that'd be cool. They sell them on Amazon and they sell them, I'll just have it. I will ask my friend Uranium his PO box because I don't have a PO box right now. Yeah, I need to find a better doctor. I wish I could find one, but at the moment, it's just not. No, I don't see it happening at the moment. So it looks like um yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Well, I am going to end this stream. I have no people in right now, so I'm ending. And